Hey guys, WASR here to make a video on my newly acquired Romanian WASR-10 AK rifle. Got this at the last gun show. I had to sell both my Ishapur 2A and my SKS, plus all the magazines I had for the SKS and the stripper clips and ammo I had for the Ishapur and a box of ammo. Well, not a box of ammo, an ammo box to get this baby. And I was able to bargain this guy down to 500. He wanted 550, but I had sold both the Ishapur and the SKS. I was able to get this, which, I mean, I might have lost a little bit of money, but I'm still happy with that. So, and then also at the gun show, I got this forward hand grip to replace just the standard hand grip that I got, which is why the thing doesn't match. I mean, I tried staining all the wood parts to get it to match the foregrip, but it didn't really work. But well, I was gonna stain it anyways, because when I got this, it was pretty much just bare, unfinished wood. Well, I wouldn't say unfinished, but it's just sanded wood, and it was kind of ugly. So, but anyways. So, like I said, this is a Romanian AK. It's called the WASR-10. It's pretty much just a standard AK. I mean, it's got the same features. It's got the selector lever, dust cover. It's got the same sight system, graduated from a 0 battle setting up to an optimistic 1,000 meters. It's just your standard front sight. And the reason I got this one instead of something like one of the Yugo NPAPs or some of the other AK variants is that this one has a bayonet lug. And I like to have a bayonet lug because I have a bayonet. Let me just go ahead and put that on there. So that's just a cool feature that I like. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky to get it to go on the right way. Yeah, but there you go. See, a nice bayonet. And surprisingly, this thing is still pretty well balanced with the bayonet on it. And it's just great. So, and then a cool thing about the Romanian WASR-10 is it has the side-mounted rail, so you can put stuff on it. So I don't have to replace the top cover with one of those Picatinny rail type deals. It's just a hassle. I don't have to replace the upper front handguard with a Picatinny rail mount system. Which I actually tried to take the wood part off just to try it, and it didn't seem to work. Now, unusually, even though all the other furniture on this rifle is wood, it has a synthetic plastic pistol grip, which isn't too bad. So, and the thing that I love about this rifle is I'm actually going to semi-field strip it just to show how damn simple this is. So the top cover comes right off. And these are the working internals of an AK. It's just your recoil spring, a very large bolt carrier. That would help if I took the safety off. And then just a gas piston. So it's just as simple as you can make it. And just you can see there's so much space in there. It can be loaded with mud or dust or sand and it'll still work. It's just amazing. And the bolt is just ridiculously simple. So all you got to do to strip it is you take your recoil spring out and then your bolt carrier, and bolt just slides to the rear. You can see that's just a simple gas piston. And then the bolt assembly just rotates out, and it's idiot proof. Although for me, for some reason, there's always a struggle to get it back in. Well, it shouldn't. Oh, there we go. It drops right back in. Then the recoil spring just slides back in there. And then the top cover supposed to snap back on. I have a little bit of difficulty getting the top cover to go back on. Oh, and there we go. Lucky for me. Usually when I make a video, I manage to screw things up. So this is a very, very nice rifle. And on the charging handle, it's got this little rubber piece, so it's not as harsh. And when I was at the gun show, in addition to the 2 mags I got, it came with 2 magazines. It came with this steel magazine right here, and this funny polymer one. I don't know why it didn't come with 2 steel mags, but it's just the same. They both work the same way. Just your good old rock and lock. I got some Bulgarian black plastic magazines. These are pretty nice. So they work just the same. Now, one thing I have to say about the Romanian WASR-10, and it seems to me for most AKs, the magazine, well, at least the magazines that I got, they fit pretty loosely. I mean, that shouldn't affect the rifle at all. It's just something to get used to. It's just a minor issue. Now, the reason why I ended up getting the WASR-10 and just an AK is I was tired of the SKS. I kept on having problems with it. I mean, I tried the Picatinny rail system on that. It didn't really work. And then the SKS is kind of a heavy, ungainly rifle. I mean, it is accurate, don't get me wrong. But I tried the 30-round magazines. It didn't really help that much. I mean, the thing that really bothered me about the SKS is that to get the magazines in, first the bolt has to be locked back, and that's a pain. And then the magazines, they don't always fit in the way they're supposed to. They gotta go in very precisely, which if you're in a hurry is a kind of a disadvantage. And then the thing that sucks about those is I get jams in the SKS, and trying to get the magazine free while holding the bolt back, it requires basically 2 people, because on the SKS it's not designed for the 30-round magazines. So you got your lever that drops your floor plate. You got to pull that back, taking your hand off of the charging handle, and lever the magazine out. But you also, if you have a jam, you have to hold the bolt on the SKS back in order to get the magazine to drop out. So the magazine will not drop out on a closed bolt. So, and I had too many of those issues. Just really bothered me. And then I could never get my aim point sight to 0 properly. So as an AK, it's nice and simple. I can remove magazines one-handed. If I need to, I can hold the bolt back and remove the magazine. So it isn't too much of a problem. I'm pretty sure this thing will never jam on me. And it's just, I like it. The ergonomics are superior to the SKS, well, at least in some regards. The selector, the safety, is a bit of a pain. I mean, this isn't a full auto rifle. I mean, I like the SKS. The safety is right by the trigger. The AK, you have to take your hand off of the trigger to work the safety lever, but that's not too much of an issue. And this thing pretty much disassembles just as easily as the SKS, but this is a little bit lighter. The thing I like about this is that I was able to get the foregrip for it, and unlike the SKS, I don't really have to replace the dust cover in order to mount a Picatinny rail. This has a rail right on the side, and it's just lighter in weight. It's more compact. I mean, I might be trading some accuracy for lighter weight and a shorter rifle, but that's a compromise I'm willing to make. And then I was able to actually keep my cleaning kit from my SKS. I've got it in the buttstock of this guy. So that was a plus. And the guy was nice enough to not be a dick. And he let me keep my sling that I had on the SKS. So, And one little minor thing about the WASR-10, it actually came with a cleaning rod, which on the SKS I didn't, so I had to pretty much buy a new cleaning rod for the SKS for about 20 bucks. But this one came with it and already had the bayonet. And so I'm just very, very happy with this rifle. And hopefully I'll be able to take it to the range sometime soon and see how this bad boy works out. So this might have been a little bit of a ranting video, but I hope you guys like it. I'm so excited to finally get an AK variant rifle. And please make sure to comment and subscribe.